Hello everybody, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a brand new toy to show you. This is the Deluxe class Transformer Earthrise Ironhide, which is a remote the Transformer Cybertron Siege Ironhide, which you can check out on Netflix. So now let's begin. So first and foremost, as you all see, this is a Earth vehicle, like kind of a van back in from the 80s. This is a heavily retooled of the Transformer Siege Cybertronian van of Ironhide. This is a very nice looking van. Feels really compact and I really enjoy this aspect. There's this headlights over here, some vent for the engines, and of course we had the clear windshield with Ironhide head. The problem on the same as with the Siege version. And we also have some side doors over here, and unfortunately this section here they are just normal plastic because of the remote from the Siege Ironhide, and that is a shame. And onto the back, as you can see, we have terrible feet, which also is a result from the Siege versions. We have this gun here, and this is some comparison with the Siege version of Ironhide. As you can see, the Siege is a little bit longer and the colors kind of different. With the Earthrise version, it is more like a plum, sort of pinkish red, but then in the Siege, the original version, it's a kind of bright and some kind of somewhat orange red, and there's this gold marking as well. But onto the other side of that, the back section, as you can see, is a result from Siege, like I said. And now if you remove this hammer right here, and at this section you can remove the top of the vehicle, which is kind of hard to remove, to be honest with you. I'm struggling at this moment to take it out. It's tucked in really securely, and sometimes it is a bad things we get. It is give us a hard time removing it. It is connected by 3 joints. That's really difficult for me. Just give me a little bit more. As you can see, these 2 tabs right here, it gives me a really hard time. Yeah, you can bring it out. So if you look at from this angle here, this is basically the same toys, but with little modification. But then it's still the same toys. As you can see from this 2 vehicle mode, the Cybertronian version of Ironhide, I think it is more combat centered than the ones from Earthrise, because I think the one from Earthrise is more robot in disguise vibe than the actual Cybertronian war. And this is size comparison with MP Ironhide, and I must say they look quite similar, and I really enjoy having them side by side. The vehicle mode, the masterpiece is just slightly bigger than the Earthrise version, which is really impressive, and I do like how the vehicle looks. But if you look at this angle here, you will hate Siege Ironhide even more, because that is the result. This is comparison with Deluxe Mirage. And here it is with Optimus. I think the scale here are a little bit off, because I think a truck would be a lot more bigger than a van. The scaling here is not too perfect. So now, since I already removed that section, let's get to transformation. First up, you wanna bring out this 2 piece. You tap together quite securely. There we go. And then you remove these 2 tabs over here, like that. This tends to fall off because the joints are not that securely. Then you can bring this whole section down to start forming the leg. Split it in half, there we go, and goes in just like with the Siege version. And then you can start splitting down the arms and bring the upper body up. At this point, you can bring down the head, and then you can untap this whole section here, which will allow you to rotate the whole upper body. just like with the Siege version. And after that, you can close this back in and then close down the head section to secure it like that. Fold up, fold down the arms. This is a very simple transformation. And close up the chest. And we're done. So here we have Siege Ironhide, and I must say this is a mix of Siege Ironhide and a G1 vibe, which is Earthrise by the way. And I really enjoy this aspect of him. The color is more on spot. Look at the black shoulders and the black hands. They look a lot better than the original gray from the Siege version. And thus this makes Ironhide look stronger. And let's get into the details. I'm gonna skip through this part really quick because he's similar to the Siege version of himself. As you can see here, this is the whole G1 vibe looking. And not too many exciting things here because he looks just like Siege Ironhide, with only different parts of him being different colors. And I enjoy handling him at this angle. It is nice. And here's his top of the car, which is the shield. I'm gonna transform him back so you can see how it should be transformed. It's folding all this out. So that is a really nice looking. You got his blaster. And to transform, simply just from this section into the tabs like that. And it got a very nice looking shield. And this handle here can be pushed up to reveal the guns. And I enjoy that gimmick. It is a very nice gimmick. Just having something to play with. And I enjoy this shield more than the original blaster slash hammer of the Siege version. And to attach it, you simply plug it in onto one of his many holes. So you can have him like that. And handling his blaster. The blaster is nothing too special, it's just his G1 looking blaster. And I think with the additional shield, that is a really nice new looking of Ironhide. I'm gonna try to position him in a mounted gun kind of angle. And it looks kind of odd to me. But then again, it's still cool and this is a fun thing to play with. I enjoy playing with this shield. And you can have him hold it. This is OG, the normal way. And now here we have with the Siege Ironhide, and I'm gonna show you how I would like to display this one here. So I'm gonna attach the gun back to the shield like this. And actually, I'm gonna give Earthrise Ironhide the hammer from Siege, like this. And here we go. I think this is how I would like to display him because it makes him looks menacing. And the Earthrise version has a lot better in colors and everything. So I think by displaying this, you can show Ironhide as a warlord with a big hammer and a big shield. I'm gonna display Siege Ironhide as the alternate mode, so I can have both of them, one in the other mode and one in another. Now moving on to articulation. His head can do a 360, which is really hard. It's kind of tight. Don't believe how much force I'm using right now. This hand can bring up that far, and there's this hinge here as well, so it's double jointed. I gotta bring in my camera a little bit up. Okay, this is the rotation of the arm. Again, you have a bicep swivel. You got a single jointed knee, elbow. Here's the waist swivel. This is the kick to the front and the kick to the back. That is fairly impressive. This is a beautiful split that we have. And here we have size comparison with Masterpiece Ironhide. As you can see, his tower over Earthrise Ironhide. And here we have with Blue Jack. As you can see, a little bit taller. I enjoy the scaling. And here we have with Optimus. Again, the scaling is beautiful. I love the way that Earthrise Optimus and Siege Ironhide skill here with the Astral Train. The skill is false after you watch Siege. So that will be it for my review. What do you guys think of this figure? Tell me in the comment section below. I personally enjoyed him as a better version of Siege Ironhide, and I hope that you guys will have as much fun as I have handling this guy. I think the additional shield is a very good accessories. At first when I saw the shield, I think this is just another boring piece, but then I see that they have all these gimmicks with the shield, and I'm really impressed. So I'll see you guys later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, ring the bell so you don't miss any upcoming video. Follow me on Instagram, and if you feel like helping me with the channel, feel free to buy me a coffee for $3. I'll leave the link to my donation in the description. See you guys later. TonTon out.